Sir Roger Moore's son Yaffa Moore has admitted he thinks it was right that his late father was not the first actor to play James Bond, despite being pegged for the role by producers. The musician explained why he felt it was necessary for it to be the late Sir Sean Connery that introduced the character of 007 to the big screen in a wider discussion about his new album, Photograph, with Express.co.uk. Asked what he felt made his late father so successful in the role of James Bond, Yaffa spoke about how he had originally been pegged for the role. He recalled, interestingly enough, Ian Fleming in the 60s was a bit of a fan of The Saint and got in touch with Harry Saltzman and Cubby Broccoli and they said, "Okay, let's get in touch." The Saint was a British mystery spy thriller television series that aired between 1962 and 1969 on ITV, starring Sir Roger in the lead role of Simon Templar, but at the time he was signed on a contract and they couldn't release him, Yaffa explained. So they couldn't wait for him. And so he was originally pegged for the role of Bond, and it's just as well it didn't happen. Yaffa went on to suggest this was because Sir Sean, who played 007 in 7 films between 1962 and 1983, was true to the essence of the book. He is a killer and a hired assassin, Yaffa noted. And before he was, especially in the 60s, very chauvinistic. Speaking about his father, Yaffa continued fondly, "Roger was far more ingratiating and he could walk into a room and make humor out of the room. He knew how to play a room. Don't miss. Tony Blackburn cancels all work as illness turns more serious, insight then ease. Welch blasts Meghan obsessives in furious coronation rant, news. BBC Breakfast's John Kay mistakenly goes on air in wives' clothing, news. So when Sean did it, thank goodness he did, because it really worked at the time. And to look at all the Bonds, you know, Daniel Craig, he was perfect for today. Each decade represents a reflection of the time and so Roger's timing, I think, was perfect." Yaffa then went on to praise the creative minds behind Bond that allowed Sir Roger to play to his strengths. The writers, Richard, Maybaum, and such were terrific writers, and he said, "It's ridiculous to write with Sean in mind for this Bond because then it's sort of mimicking," Yaffa explained. He said, "No, let's write around Roger." So he added his own thing and I think that's predominantly why it worked. It's that Indiana Jones kind of thing where the guy's kind of amazed that he's pulled it off. I mean, Bond's very confident, but there is that sort of self-deprecation, playing the role. And Roger, when he read the books, there's one paragraph in one of the books where it's said Bond didn't really enjoy killing but he had to on behalf of His Majesty's government. So for Roger's Bond, he had to get rid of the bad guy and then tried not to blink when he pulled the trigger. Yaffa has released a brand new album with Right recordings entitled Photograph, including the single You and I, which features late Glee actress Naya Rivera on the track and a whole host of huge celebrities in its music video for UNICEF. Yaffa Moore's new album Photograph featuring single You and I featuring Naya Rivera is available now.